them around. Good. That's it. Good. So, Kay, were you able to go camping after all? Ah, nice. Oof. Oh. Oh no, arms straight forward. Oh, both of them were not feeling well? Wow. It's interesting. It's just flu, cold, and then also this strain of COVID. I don't know about you, Chinda, what you're seeing in the hospital, but this strain of COVID is making people have upset tummies. Yeah. Or at least one of these strains. I don't know how many there are now. Chinda can answer that better than I can. Um, yeah. Well, that's good, I guess. I don't know. I think it's about the same these days. Oh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The what is that called? The titers are higher than. Huh. Listening. Pull all the way down again, and then pull all the way down. Yeah, right? Oh, that's fun. Not. Not. So we just pull down. We're just consciously pulling down. So I don't have any toys today. Is there anything special I ought to know about anybody's body other than poor Kay is getting over a stomach bug? All right, good. Keep everything in. That's good. Keep it in. Okay. All right. So on the replay, get a nasal swab for pertussis if you are having a very uncomfortable and persistent cough. So we're going to open into parallel. We're going to take ourselves and sit into a little squat. We're going to spine twist and reach back. Open up your shoulders and come back. So if you are a spine minder, your hips extra need to be engaged toward your midline. And you're going to be less rotation and more open, yeah? Now, if you're spine mover, same thing applies. Hips to the midline, right? Hips to your center line. And then you're going to reach, really twist and open up as far as you can. Yep, through that thoracic. So you want to, yeah, that's it, good. Yeah, good. So Margie, watch your hip. Let's see, you just went to the right. So this is what I'm talking about. And that way too. See my hip going off to the side? It's like I'm doing a dance, which is very cute, but I want you to instead keep pulling to your midline. Yeah. And then Dave, I bet you could take a teeny bit wider stance. Same thing, Robin. Good. And we'll just do one more each way. This will be your last one. Good. And then we're sweeping those arms back. Pull your heels together. Lift your chest up. Arms are back. Heels pulling towards your midline. So if they don't, it's easy to do this. If I do engage my heels, it literally comes all the way up to my hip and gets me back in my supports. Can you feel it? Okay, good, because you're going to do it again. Sit. Good. And then come up, pull your heels together, lift your chest. Keep pulling your heels together as you lift that chest up. Open up your shoulders. Good. Sit back. Good. Heels together, lift your chest. So feel that nice support down here. Good. And one more. And lift that chest up. Yeah, turn on that mid back. Very good. Good, nice. Okay, come and sit. Good. We're going to open the arms, step out to the side, bring them back together. So we're, again, imagining that we're on a light spring on a reformer, pushing the reformer away. And if you want to, you could take this hand, keep it here instead. And you'll push into it. If it helps you, remember to keep your heel wrapped in. Yeah, good. Last two. Good, and last one. Good, now hold that leg out to the side. We're just gonna deepen our squat. Stand all the way up, wrap your heel in. Good, deepen our squat. Stand all the way up. Does this look like sliding on the ice? Yes, now that it was 32 degrees last night. So as we sit back, not forward. That's asking us to land on our knees, right? So we want to sit back. Good. Can you do one more? Looks good, Margie. Yeah, one more. Sit back. Good. And up. Good. And then step it on in. Okay. Take a nice breath. Exhale, come on back down. And again, if you want to, you can put your hand here to remind that heel to tuck in, right? It's telling it, go in, while you push your thigh out. We're just gonna tap out and in. Out and in. Again, you can keep that hand there. You can picture yourself skating, whoosh, whoosh. Good, stay down. It's okay, get your booty back. That's it. And then take it out to the side. Good, good. And then, Margie, push that thigh into your heel. Oh, sorry, push that thigh into your hand or think of the heel coming in. Good. Good. I like how you're using the wall, Chinda. Good. Yes. Good. Robin, so much more stable on this side. Look at you. Good. All right. And then what? We go deeper. Yes. Thank you. Slide down. Good. If I see more addled on Wednesdays, I think it's because some of the choreography from bar class is still in my brain. They do some of the similar motions. So instead of going deeper, they had to do leg lifts. There we go. That's it. Good. All right. So, right, we're lowering our body with this leg and lifting. Now let's lift all the way up. Sit back. Lift all the way up. Okay, now look at where that's coming from. My foot, my thigh, my hip. It's not, this is a no-no, it's not coming from my back. If you get up and you're doing this, that is not your glute. You're compromising your glute's ability to participate. Heel, hip, belly up. Better, yep. So, okay, come right up on top of this leg, as if this leg was off the ground, right? As if it was not touching the ground. You'd be on top of this one. Okay, there you go. Now stay on that right leg. Come up on the right leg, on top of it. That's it, girl, yes. Right, okay, good job. And then we can come back to center. So some of you who are on Monday might feel some of the same lessons that we did with weights, right? Some of that same awareness of what we're moving. Tie it all together, week to week, day to day. All right, so I'm gonna put some color down. We're gonna come and roll on down to the mats. So remember, not a throwaway move. So if you wanted to use a theraband behind your back, if that helps you, some of you feel better when you put the band in the front of you, you're welcome to do that. Scooping the belly up and in, pulling it up like a hook through you to the sky. Big inhale into your back here. That's your moment to get a beautiful stretch between your ribs. And then let that same hook pull all the way up. Good. Yeah. Good. Does it feel okay to bend over, Kay? Okay, good. Let's make sure it doesn't make you feel nauseous. That's it, good. And one more time. This one we will stay on down. Good. And then we'll walk those hands out to our plank. Remember, you can be on your knees. We're just going to spend a moment finding our shoulders. So draw the shoulder blades together. Push them out to the sides of your ribs. So this is really trying to build awareness of where they are on you. Yeah? Not the actual shoulders, but the shoulder blades. Can you find them? They come close to your spine and then they push out to the sides. Close to your spine and then out to your sides. So out to the sides is a little different than this. Do you see how my back is starting to hunch? Right? So that some of that is me just using my pecs and to create that hunch instead of using my abs as well to create stability. Can you feel the difference? Yeah, I like the thinking going on. So the motion might not be as far, and that's okay. Last one. Yeah, and then we'll just bring those knees down. Sit back, take a quick stretch. And then walk those knees forward. Good. Heels pressing down, arms float forward. If you wanted to use your theraband here, you could loop it over your feet. You're going to inhale and just exhale into half roll back. Scooping your abs away from your toes. Good. Inhale, lift up nice and tall. And again, exhale. Scoop. So if you're using a theraband, make it so you have some resistance so that you feel yourself pulling away from that band. Margie, I'm going to get you a heavier band. It's time to level up, lady. The red is in theraband brand. It's actually the lighter one. And I know she's stronger. Because she blue. Yeah, that's right. Yellow, red, green, blue. And then it goes up into orange, black. All right, good. Then we're going to hold this next one back, scooping that belly in. Good. Inhale, take your arms up. Can you deepen your abdominals here so the air goes into your back? Exhale, bring the arms down. Inhale, hold these abs in so the inhale goes into your back. Bring the arms down. We're going to do two more. Good. That's it. Good. And one more. Good. Good. Then pull yourself all the way up. Spine stretch forward, pulling those abs back while you pull your body forward. And that feels good, yeah? Okay. So just like in standing, we're going to open up into the oblique, scoop the belly in, come back up. We'll alternate sides. My spine minders, you're going to rotate as far as you can. So don't pretend to be a spine. What did I just say? Spine movers. Movers are going to rotate as far as I can. I don't want you to pretend to be a spine minder. I want you to really open here. Now, spine minders, you have a different challenge. You've got to hold yourself as much as you can forward and reach back without rotation, right? You're going to open up as far as you can, getting those shoulder blades to move. Yes. Good. Yeah. And then make sure you get all the way back up, right? Margie and Judith, get yourself up, shoulders in place before you start again. So don't hold yourself up here. Keep your shoulder blades where they belong. Yeah, that's what we just practiced. Good. And last one. Very nice. Good. Let's roll into that half roll back. And then a little deeper till you feel like you're in bow. So just getting those low ribs on the mat. You should have these bottom four ribs down. You feel them? Good. Inhale, exhale, curl just till you're back into half roll back. Come on, hold it in. There you go. Good. Inhale, exhale, down. Good. Inhale, exhale, back into just half roll back, right? So half roll back is tipped off the back of your sits bones. Good. One more time. scooping in, holding it in. Feel the ribs touch the mat, but shoulder blades are off. Good. Curling the ribs in, finding that bend. Good. And then you get to come all the way down. Reach overhead. Yes. That's like a variation in pro buttons. I'm not sure which is harder. Inhale, arms up to the sky. And just exhale, let your collarbones rest open. Good. Then next inhale, we're going to lift your right leg. And then exhale, hold it. Feel your length. Good. Inhale, exhale down. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, hold it. Good. Inhale, exhale down. All right. So you can keep on alternating if you'd like. But if you feel like you want a little more challenge, squeeze your legs together. Now you're moving into the 100 prep. So both legs together. Inhale as you lift. Exhale, hold it. Inhale, exhale, everything comes down. Inhale as you lift. Exhale, hold it. Good. Inhale, exhale, everything down. We'll do just one more. Hopefully you end up on even amounts if you're doing singles. That's it. Good. Nice. Very good. Yes, and we should be feeling thoroughly warm. Yes, everyone feeling warm? We shouldn't feel like we need to. Just a hover. That's right, Kay. Did you lift your legs higher than that? I don't think so. Okay. Good. All right. So heels press in. We're going to roll all the way up. So scoop, scoop, pushing those heels in. Now all that practice that you just did, is it apparent right here? Can you feel it? Pulling in, pulling in, pulling in. Good. And then inhale and exhale, roll it back. So again, here's that moment when you went from half roll back to bow. Are you still being articulate through there? Can you feel yourself working pretty evenly on both sides of your center line? No. All right. So what do you got to do? And it might shift at different parts. So for example, right here, I'm on this side. I've got to pull in over here a little more on the right side, right? To get myself to come down more evenly. Get one more to practice. And then we're going into roll over. So my friends who like to use a wall or furniture for rollover, please feel free. Yep, please feel free. So 2 options to start. You can bend your knees and then bring your legs up. You can work just the prep, getting those lats and triceps strong to push against the ground. You can do the whole thing from that position, and you can start it from the floor. So any variation. The big key points are lats are strong. They're pushing down, right? Triceps helping. Tail is lifting up, not collapse down like this. We want to keep the tail long, the spine long. Yeah, good. That's it, good. And your head will stay down. I just lift mine so I can see what you're doing. No collapse. Keep the spine reaching even on the way down. Yes, you're trying to give yourself traction. Good. All right. Does that feel like 4-ish? 3. That's a good control. Yes. Good. I see it. Nice job. I saw that, Margie. Good. All right. So if you've got 4 that you're happy with your effort, then you'll take your right leg up. We're doing archival leg circles. So this is unstable stable, or the mobile stable one. So if we right leg crosses the left, it lets the hip roll up. The right hip gets to roll up a little bit. But as soon as that leg comes to center, the abs hold the left hip down. So right hip lifts, and then left abs get ready to hold you steady as the right leg goes to the outside. So I want you to try 4 to 5-ish each way, maybe 4 to 6-ish, right? I want you to feel and play and experiment. And then you'll reverse. And of course, you're welcome to put a band over that leg for some support if you would like it. If the tightness in your leg makes it at all distracting, use a band, right? Why not? It also will help you pull that leg a little bit. Give it some passive length. Get your left side on, Margie. Get that left side down, left side down. Poor Margie gets it because today she's set right in the screen where my eye goes first. Chinda's on the far other side, so is Dave, so I have to literally turn my head way over that way. But you rolled up. You rolled up. You mean as it crossed you? Okay. Okay, so classical ones. Yes, so 4 to 6 each way and then change legs. Oh, I know, so now's your time to experiment because he'll put it back together. What does it feel like in that direction, Chinda? Anything? Oh, yes. Yeah. So yeah. Then it needs a reminder. So if you've gotten your leg circles, and no rush if you're still working through them, we're going to push those heels down, pull them until you have to be on your tiptoes and curl up into bow, and then push back out. But don't rush, right? You can easily catch up because after this, you're just going to go into rolling like a ball. So this is just your prep, right? And again, we're seeing if we can rumple our mats, right? Rumple, 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 because we're pulling them so much, because we're pressing down with both the heel and then the toe as the heel gets closer. Good. All right, and this is, I think, the 4th one for me. So when you are ready to get to your 4th one, you will curl up and grab those legs. Good. And then press them as if you were pressing them out, but your arms won't let them. You're going to hold on tight. And you should rock and roll up to sitting. Yeah, you got to use your legs, Margie. Poor Margie. I wish I knew how to, if there was a way to move the tiles around on the screen. We'll let her change places with Dave and Robin and Chinda. Oh, we'll unroll. Oh, that's fascinating. So sometimes that just happens to be where, that's a good question. She's like, it rolls up, but it doesn't unroll. Sometimes it just happens to be where your friction is when you start going back out, like winds in, but I would have to get even further in to unroll it. So sometimes that's just the physics of how it's rolled up. But if you can touch it and it's not rolling out, that's that combination of glute and quad together we talk about, right? They need to work together. So there's not enough downward pressure as the quad is pressing out. Okay, that's a great question. So we're rolling like a ball. Yippee! And if you are a spine minder, remember, do not roll back. If you have osteoporosis, do not roll all the way back. Some other spine conditions is okay. Some certain kinds of stenosis, it's all right. So you let pain be your guide. It will tell you. But otherwise, we're rocking and rolling. And then we're going to go into the bottom half of our clock. So our heads are at noon and our feet are at 6. To your left is what then? 3. And to your right is 9. You're laying on the clock face. So we're going to rock toward 3 o'clock. When you get to 3 o'clock, then you're going to open up. You're in double leg stretch. And then you're going to tuck it in, go back to 6. Good. And then do it again at 6. And then again, over at 9. Oh, it's taking me longer to get over here to 9. There you go, good. And then back to 6. And that's one set. And we're going to do it again. One more set, yeah? Now, my spine minders, you're the same. You're going to rock, shift, rock. Woo! Don't fall back if you're a spine minder. Shift, right? So you're going to use your feet to help you a little bit, but the action still ends up being the same in your oblique. Very similar. Yeah, I know. Good. That's it. Where are we? Is everybody on their second one? Second set? Yeah? The most fun you can have rolling around on the floor. Feel good? I know. Little cardio moment. Yes! What do you mean, no? Oh, trying to move you over. Okay, so yeah, when you come. So those of you watching on the replay, Susanna's talking about this is hard, the shifting from side to side, right? But this has to do with if we have to get up in a hurry. Whoa, I'm getting up and going this way when I started facing that way, right? So the biggest thing is if you can slow it down and just check. So she caught herself when she goes to the side, letting her head try to tip her over, right? So Chinda kept her ball, right? So she made it extra challenging, but more precise by keeping that ball. She's resting now, right? But you can put that there, and that can help you. Yeah. So, yeah, up on the hips. So we're gonna. That's okay. I think what you did was courageous and heroic. That's right. Good. Yeah. That's. Yeah. sugar ball. Follow me. Hello, follow me. So we have moved on through knee circles, now full leg circles, in case you haven't noticed. And I want everybody to watch out. I see Dave and Margie falling into their shoulders here. I want you to press your shoulder blades together. Not even just press your hands down. Pull your shoulder blades together, especially in this moment here where you're tempted to sink. Yes, Dave! Come on, rock. Yeah, that's it, Margie. Good. Good. And of course, spine minders, SI minders, you can keep your pelvis still and just move your legs. Everybody else can be getting a little rock with those legs gluing together. Good. Good. All right. Then we're going to rock onto our back. So more obliques with our corkscrew. So option 1, tip if you're a mover. We'll bring it around. Tip. And now today you guys have all been with me for a while, so everyone is going to give a little push of those hands. Doesn't have to be a big lift, but you're pushing those arms down again. Lats and triceps again, right? Other side. Push your hands a little bit tipped to the side. Yes? And then if you're comfortable, then you can do your whole lift. You tip to the side, circle through the center, tip to the other side, push through your hands, come up on one side of you. Come down on that same side of you, tipped. Yep. Circle at the bottom, press through your hands. Yep. Makes sense? Corkscrew. That's it. Good. So I'm going to show one this way because you see I'm tipping, dropping, rolling, tipping, coming up in my tip, right? Tipped onto this side. On that side, coming down, tipping. See my pelvis is tipped. This is only movers are tipping, yes? Minders are staying to center, letting the legs go. Does that make sense? I can't tell when I'm upside down if that's visible. Yes, mid back, tricep, lat, all those things. Good. Yeah. And then that should be probably at least 3 or 4 good attempts each way. Maybe that was a total of 6. But you got a 3-ish each way that you were pretty happy with your control. From there, all we're going to do is kick ourselves over onto our bellies. And then press up into leg pull front support. So you can be on the floor, you can be on the wall, you can be on a bench or a couch, you can be on your knees, right? You can be on forearms, any combination. We're just going to lift, point, out to the side, back to the center, and down. Lift, point, out to the side, back to the center, and down. That's it. Good. So remember that shoulder work we did at the beginning? Can you take your shoulder blades wide? Not up, not pinched, but across your back while they're holding you up here. Yes! Look at how gorgeous that looks. Good. Okay. Well, I can't see past your belly button. Good. So down. I know. Good. All right. How many has that been? 4 to 6-ish? Okay, perfect. So if you feel like 4 to 6s or you just feel done, maybe you did 3 super good ones, that could be enough. Then bring it on down. We're going to come on to our bellies. Whoop. You don't have to spin around. I just want to see you better. And have a little swan. Yes, that's a great question. I want you to start your swans and I'll answer it. So you guys are going to open those collarbones. The question is, when you're at center, why is it easier to lift the leg versus to lift the arm, right? The leg is staying in your larger box, right? So your support is more centered within your small box, right? From elbows here. But when you take the arm away from you, now it's outside the box. So it's offsetting you. You've enlarged the lever. Does that make sense? That's why for some people being on your knees highlights the leg lifting, because now it's not in the box of support anymore. That's a great question. So we're swanning, we're pulling the back of our legs together. And then we're going to press into the ground, allow ourselves to tuck those elbows in, push away from the ground. Good. And then gently lower it down, collarbones open. Good. And again, press, tucking those elbows in, wrapping them in. Yeah, good. Good. Robin, and probably Mary too, when you guys lift, can you start with your glutes on and let your upper back go first? So instead of bending right away into the rib space, I want you to think of where your bra band is. Start trying to bend there first, and then let the rest of you follow. Yeah, good. All right. So then we're going to let ourselves press up into down stretch. So that means we press our hips downward even though they leave the ground. Abs up and in. Good. Then we're going to scoop the abs up. So now we're in a knee plank. If you want to tuck your toes and lift into a full plank, you can. Because we're going to lower all the way down slowly. Same thing, up into your down stretch. I know it's so confusing. So down stretch means hips press down. We're on the knees. Good. If you, everyone's scooping their abs in. Optional, tuck the toes and lift into full plank. Good. And everybody lower down slowly. Good. We're going to do 2 more. Up into down stretch. No, you want your hands under the. No. So, Chinda, if you can come to forearms, can you do that? Forearms? And so Chinda can't put her hands because of her wrists underneath her. And if elevating the hand doesn't feel good, then come to the forearm here. And then you're just holding, letting your shoulder blades come together slowly, and then push them apart, and then put your knees back down. Okay, so same thing. Bring your shoulder blades together slowly. The idea is the control motion, right? Just like everybody else is bending their elbows slowly, you're going to pull your shoulder blades together slowly. All right, how are we? Good. We ready to come up onto knees for a little cat-cow? Oh, did I say cow? We can't actually say cow in Pilates. It's just cat and cat. So collarbones open, pull that pubic bone in. So it just means that cat is the high arch, right? And then the cow has that saggy back. But, you know, if we say cow, then we're clearly referencing yoga, and we're not allowed to do that. So cat up, cat down. Good. All right. Feel good? Awesome. So let's do back on our forearms, single leg kick, pressing those fists down. So now again with the triceps, right? Now they're in a forward position. Before they were in the back position, connected to the back. Now they're in the front, connecting to the sides. And we're going to lift both thighs off the mat. And then we're going to contract, contract, and extend. And contract, contract, extend. Think about pushing your pubic bone into the ground. So some of you are hypermobile. You'll actually roll up onto the front of your hip bones. Oops, what am I doing? Colossal place. We're going to try to keep that pubic bone pressed down. And by doing that, you should feel your abs lift up and get a little more support. Good. Yeah. How's your endurance going? Are you still pushing down? Push, Margie, push. I can see you falling in between your shoulders. Push away. Push the ground away. I know. Good. That's what I saw that lift, Suzanne. Good. Push the ground away. Ah, Dave. And part of the reason is because you started falling forward past your arms. So if you find that your fist is at your chest instead of at your forehead, it will get harder and harder to push. Does that make sense? So if your elbows are back here, especially, that's going to be killer. You want your elbows right underneath your arms. So Dave, can you bring your elbows forward? There you go. There you go. Now pushing down should be, come on, come on. Okay, good. So from here, we're going to come to our side. I know. Go. Hand on that hip. Little clam going on. So if you have a loop band or a theraband that's tied in a knot and you felt like you needed a little extra hip work, you could put it over your legs here. Why not? Yeah. We're pushing this hand down into the ground nice and strong. So no collapse, right? Getting that to wake up under there. Yes, beautiful. Nice, Kay, good. Good. All right, because then we're going to take that and add our clam side plank. So up, push your hip up and forward toward me. That's it, good. And then bring it back down. Good. So hip up and forward toward me. Go, go, Judith, go. Good. And down. That's right. Good. Hip up and forward, right? It's leaving the ground. Yes, better. Good. Nice. Can we do two more? Hip up and forward. Bring that hip forward, Kay. Push it, push it, push it. There you go. Good. Good. And one more. Up and push. Nice. Nice job. Okay. So then you have a choice. We're coming up onto the hand if your hand doesn't mind it. If your hand does, stay down on your forearm, but you might want to give your shoulder a little bit of mobilization if you have to stay down there, because we're coming into the side bend, which is basically a side plank. So you can come up onto your knees, right? You can come up into your full plank on those stacked feet, and you push your hip up to the sky. It's a side bend, and then you find neutral, and then you sit down. Yeah? All right, so if you're on knees, same thing. Push the hip up to the sky, then find neutral, right? And straighten out that center line, and then hover, okay? Yes, yes, go Suzanne, go. You can do it. Yes, you keep connected to those ribs. Yeah. Yes. If you can, yes. Sorry, I'm sitting because I got busy watching. But yes, I should be hovering and pushing. Good. Yeah, feel like you got 4 good ones? Okay, good. Franny, you got to give me an update on your shoulders so I know how to coach you here. Okay, so other side. I know she had her surgery, and I know she's cleared to come, and she's on the roster, so she's doing it. But I need an update, lady. Good. That's it. So keep that. Yeah. So Margie, can you feel that rolling back? Like, notice how your elbow is going back, right? That tells you your hip is moving. Yes, good. Okay. I love it. So Margie was like, you got even more serious. She put her hand behind her and pushed forward to keep the hip still. Fantastic. So if that's you, add in the opposite oblique pulling in toward this hand back here. Right? Good. All right, so then let's add our clown plank. Ta-da-da! Pushing the hip up, good, and forward. Up and forward. So like Chinda, Suzanne, I want you to look at your navel as you push your pubic bone forward. So yes, and you're going to notice that it might be a little bit harder. Same thing, K. If you look in toward your pubic bone coming forward, you should hopefully feel more of that oblique turn on and a little more your hip. Yes. Good. Can we do 2 more? Just so everyone can feel. Good. Gotta get the feels. Yes, nice. Okay. So you can stay on your form. If you do, give your shoulder a moment. Otherwise, come up onto your hand. We're going into your side bend, which again, remember, is up through neutral into a big arch, and then find neutral, right? Straight line down your middle, and then hover. Good. And then all the way back up. And then neutral and hover. And that can be also in your full lift, right? Full lift. Coming all the way up. Big arch. Good. Neutral. Oh, and then hover. Yes. That's it. All the way open, all the way open. Push the ground away, Suzanne. Open up that arm. Yes. Yes. Right? So if you find yourself coming up to the side and you're sort of quartered toward the ground, right? Quartered toward the ground. Push the hand down and back to help you open away. Yeah? Yeah. How are we doing? Good? All right. Ready for a teaser? I know. Teaser will be a piece of cake after all that. So we're going to start neutral hinging back. So we're in a neutral hinge. We're going to exhale, lift up one leg, pull it, pull it, pull it. Big inhale, exhale, let it go slow. Good. Still in that neutral hinge, so I'm not rounded, right? Keeping abs in, but a straight line front and back. Other leg comes up. Good. Pull it, pull it, pull it without collapsing. So not rounded in the chest, right? That's it. Lift that spine long. Good. Good. And back down. Good. Allow yourself to come all the way up. Get back on your sits bones. Yes. Judith, this looks good today. And hinge back. Good. Exhale, pull it up. Good. Grab it. Keep your spine still. We're just pulling the leg. That means the other one is pressing down. Good. Lower. Inhale, exhale, lift. Good. Keep your spine still. Open up. Okay. Get long and open up. That's it. Good. Nice. Good. All right. And then let yourself lift all the way up. All right. So now we can teaser. So we're going to rock back again in that straight line. Lift one leg, grab it. Lift the other leg, grab it. Good. Take a breath. Exhale, let go. Arms are parallel to your legs. Good. Now roll down, keeping your legs there. Good. Inhale, the arms come to the outside. Exhale, round back up, pushing golden balls of goodness up your legs. Feel free to grab on when you get there, right? Maybe it feels good to hold it for a second, but then let go. See if you can balance. That's it. Good. And then rounding down. Good. And last time, keep those legs together and strong. Push your golden balls of goodness upward, upward, upward. Good. Hold on if you want, but then let go. Good. Good. All right. And then lower all the way down. Phew. Nice job. Nice job. Okay. So let's come sitting up. We're just going to take our hands behind us for leg pull back. So we already did leg pull front. That means the support's in the front. Now it's leg pull back. So if we start here, set your shoulders, press into your fingers. Remember, you could be on your forearms if you want. It'll just be a smaller range of motion, and that's okay. You could also put your forearms up on furniture. We're going to take a breath. Exhale, squeeze those glutes, lift them up. There we go, good. Reach through the tops of your toenails. Pull those shoulder blades together. Can you feel them? Get them on your back. Get them on your back. Chins are towards your collarbones. There you go, good. Now lower your hips, keeping your arms strong. And then come all the way upright. If you need to give them a stretch before you start again, you can do that. Yes, okay, because we're going to do it again. And this time you can add your optional leg pull. So options for that leg pull. It can be a tap in and out. It could be a knee in and out. It could be a leg up if it's a full leg pull, right? Oh, and you see me collapse? So now I'm going to do it better. There we go. That's it. Come on, hips up. Not hanging down here. Come on. So if your hips are hanging, forget the leg. Work on the hip first. Shoulder blades and legs together. Shoulder blades. Yeah, Margie. Yes. Come on, Kay. Stop the leg. Get your shoulder blades and hips right. Stop your leg. Shoulder blades and hips. Shoulder blades. Come on. Pull them. Pull them. Pull them. Yes. Good. Good, Dave. Yes, I love it. Good. And if you feel like you've got at least 6 good breaths, or 3 on each side, three on each leg, fantastic. Yes? How are we doing? So when I talk, I'm going to show you really quick what I mean. Some of you stay like this. See my shoulders? Your hips can't get any higher without a lot of discomfort. You have to get the shoulder blades to talk, right? That's why we did that warm up at the very beginning, being able to feel where they are. Then you have room to lift those hips, right? Head is in line with your spine, with your chin toward your collarbone. So no broken buds, right? No broken rosebuds. They're here. Yeah, that's it. So shoulder blades, more, okay, push those shoulder blades. Yes, better, good. Yes, lady, that's right. Okay, let's come to the side. So I'm in mermaid sit. You are welcome to roll up your mat if you want and give yourself height, or if you have a cushion. Some people feel better sitting up on something. There, you're welcome to do that. If this knee over here feels at all weird, check what you're doing with your foot. Some of us curl it under with the heel pushing out and the toe in. Others of us sit this way. This with the foot out tends to create a little weird twist here. So if you can tuck it under, most people will feel better there. So just play with your foot position, yeah? All right, here we go over. Yeah, good. And then rotate toward the ground. So if we're going to your right, take your left hip, try to set it deeper on the ground. And then back to the side. Open up, open up, open up. Good. And one more time, twist down. And side, stretch, stretch, good. And then lift up with some energy all the way to the other side. And we're gonna go twist the other way one more time. One more time, so come back over. Mermaid twist toward the, is what? My hip? No, I can't. I can't. If I did, here's my hip. So we here think about reaching it down. You can see me, I think, rolling it downward, but it's just skimming the ground. I have those shallow hip sockets. Yeah, right, makes it really hard. But we try. We keep working through it. And then there's Margie who's just sitting on her hips. Look at that. Good. All right, then flip over, other side. So get over there, right? And then see if you can get your left hip down now. and then rotate over. And then I want you to notice if that rotation is easier to get to on this side, more challenging to get to on this side. Come up after 2. Stretch on over. Find your length. Good. That's it. And then back over. Scoop it in. Good. So then if you notice a difference between the sides, and for me it's so clear, that I'm going to come back to the other side, and I want you to give yourself 2 more rotations to the other side, or whichever side is the more challenging one, right? So find... No, I'm lengthening, so I'm staying in that plane, right? This plane. Yes. 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 So Margie, when you're at the side, push through the supporting arm so you can open up here. So you're not reaching across you, but right next to you. So earlier we were talking about the side planks. The hand pushes down and back. That'll help get you into your shoulder blade. Yes, look how much more open you are without back bending. I love it. Good. Yeah. Good. And hopefully that second set you were able to be a little bit more mobile. Yes? Everybody find a little more mobility? Good. Good. All right, very nice. So then we just have to come up to a stand. Your choice. You can do 3 push-ups and come up to a stand, or you can come up, down, right? Pilates style. Come up, down, at least once on each side. Oops, I got myself in the wrong place. Yeah. Yeah. So, and you want to make sure you use both legs if you're doing the up, down. Yeah, and you're of course welcome to use something for support if you're going up and down. Those of you who are doing your push-up, there's no reason you couldn't also come up in an up-down, right? That mermaid lift. Good. Ah. Yeah, yeah. So if you're up, if you're done, don't rush if you're not, right? We're just breathing in. And then we're going to come into a bow. Stretching that upper mid back. You hopefully used it a lot today. Good. Lift your chest, pull down into a scarecrow. Good. Push your scarecrow up. Bring your hands together and bow. Good. And lift, pull your hands back in scarecrow. Good. Push them up in scarecrow. Then together and bow. And what's your last one? Right here, pulling it down nice and wide. Good. Palms face in, elbows in. Good. Drop those arms down. Good. Let your chin drop. Good. Find your feet nice and strong and roll your head to the side. That's it. And then roll it to the other side. Ah. Good. I'll do it one more time each way. And of course, you're in control, so you're welcome to keep on doing that. You don't ever have to keep on going with me. You can stay where you are and enjoy that moment. See, I just did it. I kept on going too. You're gonna press into those feet, lift on up, and I want you to just close your eyes and breathe. Palms forward, thumbs out. Good. Fingertips reaching really wide. We do a lot of closed hand work, and it's not always good closed hand work. So open up this space in your thumb as much as you can, fingers reaching out. That's it, good. Press into your feet, and I want you to think, what were you proud of working through today in class? There was a lot. We had very distinct second. Yeah, Margie's like, yeah, there was a lot. So I want you to Shift your mindset, right? And release, you guys. So I hope you have something that you were proud of working through today, right? Maybe it was getting to that mindset like, okay, that was hard, but I'm going to keep working at it, right? Could be just mindset. Yes. Oh, Mary's gone. Oh, there she is.